Good day, folks. I would like to respectfully acknowledge the province of Newfoundland and Labrador, of which the city of St. John's is the capital city, as the ancestral homelands of the Beothuk. Today, these lands are home to a diverse population of Indigenous and other peoples. We would also like to acknowledge with respect the diverse histories and cultures of the Mi'kmaq, Innu, Inuit, and Southern Inuit of this province.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor. And welcome to everyone who is here today. I am thrilled to be here. My name is Julie Vogt. I am the Executive Director for the Newfoundland and Labrador Folk Art Society. We're a community partner with the CFMAs this year. So I would like to open this by introducing to you a wonderful young singer who herself is nominated this year, and her name is Paige Penney. I'd like you to welcome her to the stage. This is our Youth Performer nominee for 2024.
It's not as if this act were holy. I only wanted you to hold me. My last lover, he bought and sold me. I only wanted you to hold me. You're trying to hold me down, but I'm screaming to drown you out. You're here to fill the space, your time to waste. This is not love, it's an imitation. I forged your name, let you in the game, but this is not love, it's an imitation. You won't find me in the ruin, staring down in your confusion. I've come to this conclusion. Love is the darkest of illusions. You're trying to hold me down, but I'm screaming to drown you out. You're here to fill the space, your time to waste. This is not love, it's an imitation. I forged your name, let you in the game, but this is not love, it's an imitation. Part of me is hoping you'll give me the reason I need to place the blame on you, 'cause I'll place the blame on you, on you. You're here to fill the space, your time to waste. This is not love, it's an imitation. I forged your name, let you in the game, but this is not love, it's an imitation. You fill the space, you're just a waste. This is not love, it's an imitation. 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 It's not as if this act were holy. I only wanted you to hold me. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you.
Oh, Paige, thank you so much. And we will be seeing more of Paige at the end of this performance to walk us all out. And we also have a trivia question involving Paige that we'll get to later. Next, giving greetings from the province of Newfoundland and Labrador, we have the Honourable John G. Abbott with us. He is the Minister of Transport and Infrastructure, and he is a member of the House of Assembly for St. John's East. Welcome, please, the Honourable John G. Abbott.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Before I continue, when I was looking at the graphic there on the board here or on the screen, it reminds me of my parents when they talked about going around the garden parties in Placentia Bay in August month. Of course, the only way to go was by boat, and you had to take your musicians with you. So it's very apropos for me in particular. And thank you, Paige, very much for your rendition there. Beautiful voice. And obviously, we wish you all the best in April's award ceremony. And I'm certainly delighted to be here on behalf of Minister Crocker and on behalf of his department and the government generally to participate in launching this great event for the city as we promote our arts and culture sector in yet one more very specific way. Hosting events like the Canadian Folk Music Awards is very impactful on our city and our province. And why do I say that? Well, you and it and they deliver critical economic benefits, first and foremost, but they bring visitors to the province. They create positive economic spin-offs for our restaurants, our bars, stores, shops, artisans, crafters, musicians, artists, and everyone else. And the district I represent encompasses the whole downtown, so I will know firsthand the impacts of these awards and all the visitors to the province in April. Of course, there are the positive social and cultural impacts that this event holds for us. They bring people together for shared experiences, like we're doing here this afternoon. And it brings awareness to our province of our vibrant culture. And they certainly bring some fun and excitement to our communities, absolutely. I think we all know that 2024 is the Year of the Arts here in Newfoundland and Labrador. This special initiative will highlight our creative and passionate arts and culture sector, and the Canadian Folk Music Awards fit perfectly with our plans for this coming year. And I would like to acknowledge and thank our partners in this room today, Celebrate NL, Music NL, Destination St. John's, the City of St. John's, represented here by the Deputy Mayor, and the Newfoundland and Labrador Folk Arts Society. So thanks, folks, for coming together. Sure. And I think I can speak on behalf of everyone here in this room and those who will hear about this later in the news cycle when I say we are more than excited about hearing about the details of this year's events and the programming to come with the award ceremony. And I certainly want to extend my personal congratulations to each of the nominees. I will be keeping my fingers and everything else crossed for Paige, for sure. And all the others that have been so successful and being recognized by their peers and the industry. So all the best to everyone. Thanks for organizing this event here today. And I look forward to seeing everyone in April as the award ceremony unfolds. So thank you, folks.
Thank you, Minister. Next, we're going to hear from a representative from the City of St. John's. And our Deputy Mayor is an artist herself and has an exhibit opening that I'm so excited to go see tomorrow night. And Deputy Mayor Sheilagh O'Leary is a huge supporter of the arts. And I don't just mean showing up and clapping right from her heart, especially to the Folk Arts Society, I have to say. So please welcome to the stage Deputy Mayor Sheilagh O'Leary.
Oh, well, it's an absolute honor to be invited to be here today on behalf of the Mayor and the City of St. John's. I'm so excited to welcome the Canadian Folk Music Awards to the city this year for the first time since 2008. And as Julie has mentioned, I am an artist. I love and I breathe arts and culture in this community. I am of this place and of the culture, and I'm so passionate about the music scene here. It really, truly is a lifeblood for our city and for the province of Newfoundland and Labrador. We have a long-standing and celebrated history of traditional music that's rooted in the folk music of Ireland, England, Scotland, and France, and with deep roots in our First Peoples. And, of course, folk music here reaches well beyond these roots to encompass traditional and contemporary folk music from all over the world. So this year's local Canadian Folk Music Awards nominees alone, the Swinging Bells, Aaron Collis, Paul Pike, Young Tree and the Blooms, Abigail, and of course our wonderful Paige Penney, demonstrate the outstanding and diverse talent represented in folk music in this place. And it's just the tip of the iceberg. So folk music here and right across Canada continues to grow, evolve, and thrive. And the important recognition and opportunities provided by the Canadian Folk Music Awards cannot be overstated. The City of St. John's is so proud to be the host city for the 2024 Canadian Folk Music Awards. And we cannot wait to welcome the musicians, industry professionals, fans, and attendees to our city this April. So let's have a ball and make some music. Thank you so much.
See why we love Sheilagh? Oh. Now we have an exciting announcement time, and I am the one that gets to tell you this. Our hosts for the award show. The first is Tom Power. Tom is the award-winning host of Q with Tom Power, produced by the CBC. Tom's heartfelt and enthusiastic interview style has attracted guests from around the globe, including Mick Jagger, Harry Styles, Paul Simon, Denzel Washington, Tom Hanks, Bruce Springsteen, Jerry Seinfeld, Adele, Celine Dion, Guillermo del Toro, and Janelle Monáe. In 2021, Tom's moving and insightful conversation with the iconic Canadian actor Michael J. Fox earned him and the Q team the prestigious gold medal for Best Interview at the New York Festival's Radio Awards. That honor was again awarded to Tom in 2023 for his heartfelt sit-down interview with Bono of U2. When he's not behind the mic, Tom is a fixture at traditional music sessions across Canada. An in-demand public speaker and beloved presence on social media, he can usually be found frequenting the dingy pool halls of whatever city he finds himself in. He is also in our trivia right after this. Next, our host is Emilia Bartellas. She is from St. John's, Newfoundland, and is considered by many to be the finest fiddle player of her generation in the province. Lifetime Achievement Award winner Kelly Russell says she's got a fire in her playing. There's lots of innovation there, and she's got a style that's really all her own. She is the top of the list among the young fiddlers that I hear today. She's taken it to another level. I couldn't agree more. Growing up in a Cypriot Irish household, Emilia was immersed in a variety of musical styles and began playing the violin at age 4. She was taught by Christina Smith and later studied at the University of Toronto, the Glenn Gould School, and the Banff Centre. She was able to explore both traditional Newfoundland and classical music genres there. As a member of the Dardanelles, a renowned Newfoundland trad group, Emilia has had the opportunity to teach and perform across stages throughout the world. A multi-award winner, she is a proud representative of our province, and she's had the opportunity to continue to perform and teach regularly over the years, being a featured artist at many international festivals.
Hey, Tom Power here from CBC and from the Dardanelles. I can't begin to tell you how exciting it is to be the co-host of this year's Canadian Folk Music Awards. The only thing more exciting than being the co-host is who my other co-host is, and that's Emilia Bartellas, my oldest friend from the Dardanelles, and just the best fiddle player I know. So we're going to have some laughs, we're going to have some tunes, we're going to give some awards away and hear some great music. April 6th and 7th at the Majestic Theatre in St. John's, and it's going to be live streaming everywhere. Can't wait.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Emilia Bartellas. Je suis musicienne trad de Terre-Neuve et Labrador et membre du groupe The Dardanelles. Cette année, j'aurai le grand plaisir à co-animer les galas de prix de musique folk canadienne à Saint-Jean le 6 et 7 avril au Majestic Theatre. Ce sont les plus grandes soirées de l'année dans le domaine de la musique folk canadienne et nous serons là en personne pour vous présenter tous les moments. Vous pouvez y assister soit en personne ou écouter la diffusion en ligne.
So the bit of trivia for you is this. What do Paige Penney, Tom Power, and Emilia Bartellas have in common? They all sang at the Newfoundland and Labrador Folk Arts Society Newfoundland and Labrador Folk Festival's Neil Murray stage. So all of them are graduates of our program, which gives us the importance of teaching our young folks to play this kind of music. So when I saw those three names, I went, Okay, now we're going to acknowledge our local partners and sponsors. And what I always say about sponsors is really, they're in my heart, because without them, we couldn't do what we do. The CFMAs couldn't do what they do. So Celebrate NL and Year of the Arts 2024, Destination St. John's, Music NL, Factor and the Governments of Canada, the Newfoundland and Labrador Folk Arts Society, and it says right here on my card, thank you, Julie. That's me. ANIM, Calgary Folk Club, College of the North Atlantic, Coast 101.1 FM, the Edmonton Folk Music Festival, Fish Creek Concerts, Fogarty's Cove Music, First Light St. John's Friendship Center, Linus Entertainment, Long and McQuaid, NCRA, O'Brien's Music, Peter Kaufman, Oliver Schroeder Estate, The Rooms, and finally, Wavelength Media. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for your support and willing to put it right there. Next, I am going to introduce the national chair and the local chair for the Canadian Folk Music Awards. The national chair shredded it on this very stage last night at Folk Night at the Ship for our Folk Night. He was amazing, Mr. Graham Lindsey, and joining him will be local chair, local musician fabuloso, Wade Pinhorn. Come on up, gentlemen.
Shredded it.
Shredded it. I was here, you did.
All right, I'll take it. I'm Graham. I'm the president of the Canadian Folk Music Awards, as Julie said. I am from Ottawa, and I'm really glad to be here. It's wonderful to be back. I've been coming here since, I guess, 2013, and I've always felt really welcome, really brought into the community. I've been playing music, and I've been involved in the Folk Fest for most of that time. Involved in by attending, really. And I just want to say it's wonderful to be back. We're bringing people in from across the country, and we're really proud to be doing this. So my favorite thing about the Canadian Folk Music Awards every year is that we bring people from away to another city, and then we really build friendships and partnerships and bonds that will last forever. I'm going to turn it over to Wade, and then Julie. Where's Julie? Right, oh, wonderful. And then we have a word from our, so I'm the president, we have a word from our vice president in just a minute, but I'll let you say hi.
Yeah, I'm proud to bring the Canadian Folk Music Awards back to St. John's after 15 years. Bring some of the best music and musicians from across the country, and we recognize, of course, some of the top folk albums produced in the last year. In just a minute, we're going to tell you all about the events that we plan at the different stages around the city, and hope to see you all in April. Tickets go on sale next week. So get your tickets early, and let's get right into it.
So before we get right into it, I'd like to send it over to the screen in just a second. Jocelyne Baribeau is our vice president, and we, as an organization, you heard Emilia speak in French. Jocelyne is bilingual as well, and we are a bilingual organization. So I'll send it over to a video. Take it away.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Jocelyne Baribeau et je suis très fière d'être la vice-présidente des prix de la musique folk canadienne. La 19e édition promet une semaine spectaculaire d'événements musicaux du 3 au 7 avril à St. John's, Terre-Neuve et Labrador. Grâce à l'engagement de Celebrate NL, Destination St. John's, Music NL et de nombreux autres partenaires, cette célébration mettra en avant le meilleur de la musique folk canadienne. Avec 2 concerts de remise de prix officiels, 3 vitrines de nominés, 21 prix à décerner, 26 performances en direct et bien plus, les prix folk offrent une plateforme inégalée pour les talents folk à travers le pays. Cette année marque une occasion spéciale pour les amateurs de musique folk de se réunir en personne ou de participer en ligne grâce à la diffusion en streaming des événements sur les sites web et la chaîne YouTube des prix folk. La programmation complète comprend un festival de vitrines mettant en lumière la musique traditionnelle, les auteurs-compositeurs et la musique familiale, interprétée par des artistes nominés cette année. Ces événements se tiendront dans des lieux emblématiques de St. John's et on a vraiment hâte de les découvrir. Les billets sont désormais disponibles pour l'achat, ouvrant les portes à une expérience musicale immersive et inoubliable. Hâte de vous voir là.
So, as Jocelyne said, we're going to be bringing traditional music, singer-songwriters, and pretty much all of the different types of folk music from across the country. So let's start talking about the initial couple of shows that we have leading up. We are not quite. We're gonna hold back on the names for today. Stay tuned. So we have not all the names. Don't worry. We're not. Yeah, we're teasing. Okay. But on April 3rd, right here. It's Wednesday, April 3rd, so it's of course Folk Night, and so that's sponsored and hosted by the Newfoundland Labrador Folk Arts Society. We're really excited about that. Stay tuned. On Thursday night, it's the Music NL Showcase, and that'll be happening up the road at the Majestic Theatre, and that's hosted by Music NL. And so we're going to hold off on telling you those for today. So stay tuned. Over to you, Wade.
Our next event will be at the LSPU Hall. It's Songs and Stories, which is a songwriter showcase. And, Newfoundland songs have traveled all around the world, and we spread our stories and songs far and wide. And we're really excited to bring 6 singer-songwriters from across the country to the LSPU Hall on Friday, April 5th for the first of 2 back-to-back shows that evening, some of which you've experienced around town before in terms of their format. I'd like to say that the LSPU Hall show will be hosted by our own Paige Penney and Abigail. There's 2 wonderful young ladies who are nominees. And the artists who will be performing at Songs and Stories are Marie Evlor, Dawn Leched, Barbara Lika, Cynthia Hamar, Stephen Tates, and Noah Zacharin.
And then after that, so it's LSPU Hall, just up the street, and then afterwards we have a little bit of time to just come down here, and so it's the traditional music showcase, and that's right here at the Ship. And so the first one is at 7 p.m. and the second one is just a little after 10 p.m. So it's a. Do you guys do pub crawls here?
Oh, yeah.
Same concept then. Beautiful. So we'll have traditional music here. Of course, we've already heard from various people here how the traditional music of Newfoundland has really reached out far beyond the island and Newfoundland Labrador, beyond the province, and really like. I'm from Ontario. I know lots of musicians from here.
And you know more musicians here than I do. It's true.
And so, they're good people. What can I say? And so the music is really spread, but it's a chance with the traditional music showcase to get different cultures, traditional music in here. So we'll be here at 10:15 on April 5th, which is Friday, and it's we've got Mary Beth Carty from Nova Scotia. We have Musique à Bouche from Quebec. We have Sophie Lecat from Quebec as well. Jackson Hollow from BC. We have Medusa from Ontario, and we have the Bombadils from Nova Scotia.
We'll jump forward to Sunday, but before we do that, I want to mention as well that there's a plan for on Thursday and Friday. We're partnering with the First Light Center, and we're hoping to bring some of our Indigenous artists that are coming here from across the country to do a series of workshops in the mornings, open to the public. So we're really excited about that partnership and that sort of legacy piece that we can leave behind us as local people come and learn about the music of other folk cultures across the country. On Sunday, we'll have our youth showcase. I work in music education, and I really understand the importance of getting young folks listening to music and taking part in singing, playing instruments, and having it an important part of their lives. And we have a category at the CFMAs of children's performers. And our family showcase is Sunday, April 7th at 1:30 p.m. at the Theatre in the Rooms, and anybody who's been there knows that that's just a fantastic venue. And we're looking forward to hearing from La Famille Blanc, Daryl London, Mr. Ben, and Newfoundland's own The Swinging Bells.
And so you may have noticed that we jumped from Friday night to Sunday. We've left Saturday daytime open for all the people coming in from away to explore St. John's.
Pub crawl?
Well, do whatever they want. I mean, really, but really to explore St. John's, because I mean the food here is great, the people are great. The music here is great. So finding other things that are happening. So we did leave time, and of course one of our funding partners is Destination St. John's, and we wouldn't want to make sure people we wouldn't want to leave no time for people to explore. So I'm really excited. I'm passionate about the folk music, but also about St. John's and Newfoundland and Labrador. So giving people that opportunity to really explore is a fun one. And then on the evenings of Saturday and Sunday, the 6th and 7th of April, we've got our 2 awards concerts. And that's up at the Majestic Theatre. And you'll notice everything is very walkable. So we're bringing lots of people in from away. We want to make sure that they can just get around really easily and quickly. And we're excited. How many people here have seen the Majestic Theatre since it's opened?
Oh, yeah.
It's stunning. And I had never set foot inside, because whenever I was here, it wasn't open and there wasn't a show. So we're really excited to be bringing the awards concerts to the Majestic Theatre. On Saturday night, both shows start at 8 o'clock on Saturday and Sunday. They're both hosted by Tom and Emilia, as we've seen. And we're really excited about this. The performers on Saturday include Julian Taylor from Ontario, Aaron Collins from here, La Déferlance from Quebec, Queen Kong from Ontario, and Steve Dawson from British Columbia.
And on Sunday night, make sure you come back to hear Kaylee Jade, Al-Khawa, Young Tree and the Blooms, our own Newfoundland act, Alexis Campagne, and Jill Barber.
And we have one other way. I mentioned bringing people, from away and from here together. If people can't make it to St. John's, we have an exciting option for people different places in the province. So I'm going to maybe turn it over to Julie to play the next video. We have something called the CFMA Watch Party, and here's a little bit more information about that.
Hi guys, Jordan Harnum here from Old House Shows in Tullingate. We're thrilled to be helping build the Watch Party program for the Canadian Folk Music Awards. Not everyone can make it down to St. John's in April, so we're going to bring the show to venues throughout Newfoundland and Labrador by live stream. Here's George to tell you a little bit more about it.
Thanks, Jordan. Hey guys, George Tierney here, past board member of the CFMAs, and very proud to be helping out as a volunteer, pulling together this pilot project for Newfoundland and Labrador this year. We're going to create some watch parties. What we want to do is work with 12 to 15 venues throughout the region and work on a way to bring people together to enjoy the Saturday and Sunday evening awards shows. That's the most fun way to do it, is with groups of other people who love folk music as much as we do. If you own or manage a venue and this is of interest to you, best way to get a hold of us is by
email. And if you email Watch Party, at folkmusicawards.ca, you'll get in touch with George, and he'll be glad to. Good thing I edited that video last night.
That was good, yeah. That was like, it's great. Just one more thing. Of course, these kind of events can't happen without volunteers. And I want to reach out, I won't list them all off, but I want to reach out to the local event committee and all the people who have, I see Ann here, for example, all the people who have volunteered to take part in the planning of this on the ground. We only have 2 board members in Eastern Canada, and one of them is here. That's me. So I kind of got the gig by default. And that's a big job on my own, Celebrate NL and Destination St. John's and others, the provincial government, that are all, of course, supporting us financially, but we need those volunteers and people like Julie, et cetera, to make this event happen, especially as we get closer to the event and the actual execution of the event. So kudos to everybody who stepped up. That's really fantastic, and I thank you very much.
And Julie, can we swap places?
Sure.
Yeah.
We'll turn it over to Julie. Thanks so much, folks.
Oh, we are so excited. We can't wait. I mean, I don't want to wish the time away, but stay tuned on the socials for who is going to be at our special show on Wednesday night and these other shows, the Music and L Showcase. All of this is coming, so stay tuned. I want to thank the ship. I want to thank Tony Murray, wherever Tony is. Tony and I had a tan off. Who had the best tan from just being away down? So he won. He won. And up now, we are going to have Paige Penney. I want to thank every single last one of you and urge you to keep folk music, which is the people's music, in your hearts. So Paige Penney, sing us out, please. And thank you all.
Thank you so much, Julie. Oh my goodness, you guys. I am so honored to be nominated for a Canadian Folk Music Award. It is so incredible to be just acknowledged on a national level. Je suis nominée pour un prix du Folk Music Canada et je suis très honorée. Merci beaucoup. I think the awards being in my hometown, for one, is just something so incredible to host, and I get to have friends from all over the country come here, which is amazing. Et je suis très chanceuse d'être partie de cette communauté très incroyable. Merci beaucoup pour... I'm so happy to be here, and thank you so much for having me play at this press conference. There's so many incredible nominees, and I've been playing here ever since I was 16, my first nomination was, and ever since, you guys just been so kind to me, so merci beaucoup. I'm going to finish off the set tonight with a song called Game Changer. Je suis vraiment hâte de voir en avril ici à Terre-Neuve et Labrador. The stakes are high, but I'm going all in. It's do or die. Don't play, don't win. Got pretty good cards, dues are paid, a story to tell and rules to break. Now's not the time to tap the brakes. Watch me shake it up. I'm the game changer. I'm a trailblazer, throwing out a different flavor, a melody of my own. Shattering the glass ceiling, going on a gut feeling, taking a hold of the wheel instead of driving cruise control. I promise that girl in the mirror I'll never let the game change her. I confess, been a time or two where I second guessed if I made the right move. Getting real good at swimming with the sharks, ain't afraid of playing my part. Won't lose myself or break my heart. Watch me shake it up. I'm the game changer. I'm a trailblazer, throwing out a different flavor, a melody of my own. Shattering the glass ceiling, going on a gut feeling, taking a hold of the wheel instead of driving cruise control. I promise that girl in the mirror I'll never let the game change her, 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 change her. 'Cause I'm the game changer. I'm a trailblazer, throwing out a different flavor, a melody of my own. I'm a game changer. I'm a trailblazer, throwing out a different flavor, a melody of my own. I'm the game changer. I'm a trailblazer, throwing out a different flavor, a melody of my own. I promise that girl in the mirror I'll never let the game change her. Thank you so much, everybody. Merci beaucoup.